Written and narrated by Tina Duckett at Hypnotherapy, mental health nurse and solution-focused hypnotherapist. Have you noticed how hard it is to hear yourself think lately? The world moves faster, louder every day. We scroll through chaos. We multitask through noise. We wake up overstimulated and disconnected from ourselves. In times like these, serenity feels like a distant luxury. Or worse, a forgotten language. But what if peace isn't something we chase? What if it's something we return to? Become simple and live simply. Don't make ripples all around you. Don't try to be interesting. Keep your distance. Be honest. Etty Hillesum. Etty wrote these words in 1941 as war and persecution closed in around her. She didn't numb herself to the suffering. She chose inner clarity. She turned inward, explored love, longing, and loss. And on November 30th, 1943, Etty was murdered in Auschwitz, just 29 years old. Her serenity was not naivety, it was a quiet rebellion, a refusal to let darkness decide the shape of her soul. Today we're flooded with stimulation. War headlines roll between meal plans. Outrage floods our feeds. Fear scrolls endlessly. Etty's call to simplicity isn't romantic, it's radical. Our nervous systems weren't built to carry global trauma, digital intrusion, and emotional performance all at once. Stillness is no longer a luxury. It's a lifeline. And when the world overwhelms us, the brain adapts. We call these adaptations symptoms. Anxiety, when vigilance becomes baseline. Obsession, when the mind tries to control the uncontrollable. Perfectionism, when worth feels conditional. Depression, when the system shuts down to survive. But what if these aren't disorders? What if they're intelligent responses to an overwhelming world? What if what we call mental illness is just an intelligent attempt to survive? I've seen it firsthand. After decades of working in mental health, I believe we're asking the wrong question. Not what's wrong with you, but what happened to you and how have you survived? Medication may help, but without meaning, it can mask the real story. The truth lies beneath the labels. It is sacred even when inconvenient, and healing doesn't come from fixing, it comes from understanding. This is where serenity begins again. Imagine a breath-sized sanctuary, your serenity bubble. Inside, calm, clarity, emotional spaciousness. Outside, urgency, noise, performance. It isn't isolation, it's a boundary. A space to return to when life demands too much and the soul begins to blur. Let us reclaim that peace, not through effort, but through quiet presence. Breath by breath, truth by truth. Because when we center ourselves, we restore our humanity. When we turn inward, we remember who we are. And like Etty, we learn to reflect peace toward others, not passively, but powerfully. Ultimately, we have just one moral duty: to reclaim large areas of peace in ourselves and reflect it toward others. This is your invitation to soften, to listen, to come home to yourself. Not through striving, not through perfection, but through presence, one breath at a time. This video is to support awareness, reflection, and emotional resilience in an overstimulated world. Tina Duckett 0 at gmail.com. Hypnotherapy.